everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have another haul video for you. I actually have a few I'm going to do tonight, as well as maybe hopefully my melting review. So this is from Make Sense Candle Shop, and this is from when she reopened her website. She shut down her website for a little bit to get caught up on orders, and then she reopened on October 1st. I was one of the first people to get in an order on the 1st, and it was actually still the 30th on my end because I ordered late at night here, and she's like maybe a few hours ahead. She's in Canada, first of all, and the owner's name is Sherry, and she's in Canada, and I don't know the exact time difference, but my order on her end showed up as October 1st and actually got bumped down to the bottom of all the orders from the 1st for some reason, the way her website like listed it on her end. So after like a month and a half, I don't know, let's see, if I placed it on like the 30th or the 1st, I think I probably checked in with her about mid-November, and I was like, I'm just checking on the status of my order because I placed it on the night of the 30th. I should be probably one of the first people since you just reopened the site. And she looked into it and told me that, you know, her website had kind of, I guess, had the orders out of order. And so she went ahead and bumped mine up to the beginning and got working on it, and then it took another 2 or 3 weeks to get it to me from there. So maybe a month, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at my messages. But I mean, her customer service is great, other than this order taking longer than I expected. She does work full-time, and then she does this kind of evenings and weekends. And I think a lot of people that order do place fairly large orders, and it's probably that continuing issue of they know she's a long tat. So if you're going to get in there and order, make a sizable order so you don't have to wait forever for a small order. I don't know. But that's probably the biggest downfall of ordering from Make Sense is the long turnaround time. And I'm sure there's other people that placed orders after the 1st of October that I don't know if they ordered Christmas scents and are not going to get them in time. I'm not sure. So, and the hard part too is you don't really see a lot of updates on her Facebook group, so you don't really know where you fall. You know, I wish she would kind of put a list or something of here's the orders I'm working on, or here's the order numbers, or if you ordered on this date or whatever, so you kind of know, because you're kind of just left wondering. So today is Monday, December 22nd. So Christmas is right around the corner, and I do have a few Christmas scents in this order. So I'm going to have to either, what I'll probably do is end up sharing some of them with other people so that they don't sit around for a year. I don't know, something like that. But anyhow, everything comes packaged really well. She usually ships, because she's shipping from Canada, she's usually shipping in just kind of random boxes. They're not like obviously USPS, and she's not doing FedEx or UPS, which so she kind of just ships in whatever boxes, but the shipping is quite quick considering it's coming from Canada. I think it took maybe about a week at most to get to me. And then everything is always wrapped in newspaper, and then she always has like tissue kind of covering the top that has a little thank you sticker on there. So it's wrapped well. And then you also get tons of samples. So what you see before you is all the samples that I got in this order. And I think I ordered, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14 bags. Yeah, I ordered 14 bags. All but 2 are the half-size bags. If you're not familiar with how what she offers a half size, which is 5 to 6 ounces, and a full size, which is 9 to 10. So 2 were full size, the rest were all half. So I got 9 samples, you know, with this order. So I think that's very generous, and they're super cute. One of the things I love about her stuff is just how cute her shapes are. So let me go ahead and jump in now that I'm 4 minutes in. And I don't have the scent descriptions for these samples, but this first one is Red Apple Wreath, and that is just adorable. And so this smells like a cinnamon baked apple with maybe a hint of kind of like a pine note in it, but not a lot. But this is really good. It is cinnamony, so you have to enjoy cinnamon, but that's super, super cute. And then this one is Sugar Milk and Cookies, which I love sugar milk. And this, yeah, just smells like sugar cookies with sweet creamy milk. Really good. Most sugar milks I've tried from different vendors do not have a sour note to me, but every once in a while I will get one that's kind of sour, and when they do have that sour note, I don't care for them, but that one does not have any sour note at all. This is Graham's Pumpkin Cookies. Isn't that heart in there? It's just absolutely adorable. And this is a spicy pumpkin. And I can get a little bit of like a sugar cookie note, but I'm mostly picking up the spicy pumpkin, like a spicy pumpkin pie. This one, I'll do the shapes first and then go to the scallops. This is Cinnamon Buns. Isn't that adorable? And she has, it's a little sticky because there is like a glaze that's not normal wax on the top. But this smells just like a cinnamon bun. It's cinnamony and sweet and really, really good. And then this one here, I actually have a bag of this, Main Street Bakery, from my first order. And this just smells like yummy baked buttery breads. It's really, really good. Yum. So there's no spice at all in this one. It's truly just kind of like buttered bread. And then Harvest Gathering, which is a Bath & Body Works type, which I don't think I've tried this one from Bath & Body Works. But it does smell kind of like a baked apple and cinnamon. That's mostly what it smells like. But that's really good if you like apple and cinnamon. And then this one is Snowball Fight. Which this one reminds me of, I've smelled this one before. I think it actually reminds me of one from Candles from the Keeping Room, the snowman balls or something. Something like that. But it kind of has that like fresh, outdoorsy, little bit of kind of like a pine note to it. It's really good, but it's not sweet at all. It's very kind of outdoorsy and fresh with like a tree, Christmas tree note. This is Cranberry Woods, which is the Bath & Body Works type. I do think I have a candle from them with this scent, but I don't think I've burned it yet. This smells really, really good. This is, from my recollection of smelling my Bath & Body Works candle, granted I haven't burnt it yet, but just on cold, I think this one from Make Sense is like fruitier and sweeter. And I'm not picking up much of like the woodsy note. It just smells more kind of like fruity and sweet, which is a little different than I would expect. And then this last one is Elf's Workshop, which this is basically Elf Sweat, which is really good. Yum. I probably should have ordered a bag of this one from her. And Elf Sweat to me, because it's kind of like, it reminds me of, it's reminiscent of like a 7-Up or a Sprite with like some effervescent and just kind of like a sweet, lemony, sugary goodness scent. To me, that's a scent you can melt year round, even though it's kind of named after the Christmas season. So, awesome samples. I will pause the video and move these out of the way so I can show you my bags. So I'm going to start with my 10-ounce bag. So this is the full-size bag, which is supposed to be 9 to 10 ounces. You can see these are the scallop, like the grubby scallops, and you get a good amount. I'm going to try and see if I can count them real quick without taking them all out. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10. And so this is definitely, like each one of these are a good size. So these would be 1 melt. And I'm not sure, it looks like she has like little, like some kind of dark green little ball or something in there. But anyhow, this is Eucalyptus Spearmint, which is your pretty standard scent that you get from lots of vendors. However, some vendors, their scents tend to vary. This is very, very heavy on the eucalyptus. I'm not picking up much of the spearmint. It's very good, but definitely probably 1 tart is going to be more than enough because it smells like it's going to be very, very strong. but really good. And then also, actually the way, I should have started with this, the way that they come is they just come in these bags with, she ties ribbon around them, and they're not knotted, so they're easy to take off. But then for storage purposes, for me, I don't like to store them with the ribbons like that because it makes it harder to get in and out of, and I feel like they maybe isn't as good about keeping the scent in. So I am going to rebag all of these. My first order, what I did is I just kind of stuffed this bag inside of another bag, but I think I'm actually going to completely rebag them and just cut the label off. And I will show you an example in a little bit because a couple of the bags did come broken, so I already rebagged them. And so, because these, it's just one bag. If they were double bagged, maybe I would do like I do, you know, with other vendors and tuck the inside bag in and then just keep them tied with something. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and rebag all of these. So that's the first of my large bags. Then the next one, if you guys know me, you could probably guess this one, but it's Honeydew Cotton Candy. And one of the awesome things about Make Sense is that, and I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but you actually have a blending option. If you go to her website and then you click on like the Tarte, like I think there's, you know, on the left hand side, the menu bar, there's something about the tarts or wax melts or something, and it lists like kind of the scents by category. So it'll say like holiday, or it'll say bakery or whatever. And the very last one all the way to the right, I think says something about blending. And if you go in there, you're allowed to blend up to 2 scents that she, like of her listed scents. So I think most of this order I did blending. Most of it. There's a few that are just individual scents she offers. But I definitely, with Honeydew Cotton Candy being one of my favorites, I had to try hers. Now, this again is a 10-ounce bag, and look how cute. It's a bunch of honeydew balls, like melon balls. So they're super, super cute. Now they're little, of course, so I'll definitely have to melt at least 2 or 3 of these. But this blend is very similar to another vendor's Honeydew Cotton Candy that I'm absolutely in love with. And even though most of them smell the same, this honeydew is definitely kind of sweeter and juicier. And then I know when I'm probably when I'm going to melt it, if it's like the other vendors that I love, a little bit of that floral note will come out. But on cold, you're mostly getting the sweet, juicy honeydew scent. And it is fantastic. So look at, I love it. Oh, it smells so good. So super excited that I got that. I'm going to have to stop ordering honeydew though, because I'm not going to know what to do with it all from all the vendors I'm getting it from. Okay, so now into the half-size bags. The first one, this is Comforts of Home. And isn't that really cute? It's like a little coconut macaroon with a little whatever thing on top. And this is toasted graham crackers, vanilla frosting, creamy caramel, and juicy raisins. Now it smells really good. I think the toasted graham crackers has a cinnamon note in it, because I'm mostly getting kind of like the cinnamon, like a cinnamon note. And then there's kind of like the vanilla frosting. So there's a sweetness, kind of vanilla-ness to it. But I'm not really picking up the caramel on cold. And I'm not really sure what the raisins smells like. So I don't eat raisins. So I'm not really sure what they would smell like, but I'm not picking up any notes that would make me say I'm picking up the raisin. It's mostly kind of like a sweet vanilla cinnamon kind of note that I'm getting. But we'll see how it is once it melts. And that was one that was a standalone scent. Here is one, actually, I'm not going to start with that, do that one. I'm going to do this one. So this is Christmas Wish. And super cute little cookies. And this is, it is listed as a Yankee type. It's fresh balsam and warm vanilla sugar cookies sprinkled with sugar crystals. And this is really, really, really good. The sugar cookie is actually really strong compared to the fresh balsam. I've never smelled the Yankee candle for Christmas Wish, so I don't know how it compares to that. But this one, you get the sugar cookie and the balsam equally. So it's really good. It's fantastic. So this is a good scent. If you like kind of this Christmas tree scent with something a little sweet, you would like that. So then what I did is I used my blending skills, and I mixed the Christmas Wish with Vanilla Bean Noel. Not very original, but look at how adorable. And she even has like, I think she's like paint or something on that, because it's not powder, so it's not going to come off. But isn't that absolutely adorable? So this smells really good because it smells just like the Christmas Wish, but then just sweeter because you can get the Vanilla Bean Noel. Yeah, sweeter and creamier. I can't believe how well that sugar cookie stands out even with the balsam. This is so good. But this is why I have a lot of like Christmas scents. So I'm going to have to share some of this stuff because there's just no way I'll get through all of it with Christmas only being a few days away or a couple days away. So I guess I'll continue with kind of the Christmassy scents. This next one is 'Tis the Season. And this doesn't indicate that it's a Bath & Body Works dupe. And I do have the Bath & Body Works candle, and I don't think it's the same as that one. Is this one, the scent description is berries, pine, and a dusting of spice. And this, I actually get a lot of like a fresh apple note in it. And you get the pine, but it's definitely, it's not overpowering. It's really good. There's like a sweet kind of berry note, and it smells like sweet apples in here with a hint of pine and a hint of spice. It's not very spicy, so it's really good. Super cute shapes. And I know that's part of the reason why her tat is so long, because of all of the cute shapes that she makes. This next one is Mistletoe Kisses. And it's cute little holly leaves with the berries. And this is fresh cut evergreen blended with hints of eucalyptus and holiday berries. So this is it's very pine and eucalyptus heavy. I'm not really picking up a lot of a berry note. This is definitely much more of a fresh green, very strong, fresh scent. So it's good. It's probably not my favorite, but it is very, very heavy kind of Christmas type scent. And this one's kind of holiday-ish, and then the rest are all kind of just generic. This is Cider Lane Zucchini Noel. So this is again blending. I blended the Cider Lane along with her Zucchini Noel. And Cider Lane, that is the Bath & Body Works type. It's mulled cider, cinnamon, and caramel. And it's in the cute little cruller donuts. And this is fantastic. It smells just like the Bath & Body Works Cider Lane, but with like a creamy sweet zucchini. And her zucchini is really, really good. This is delicious. Oh my goodness, I love it. So see, you get a good quantity because this is her half size bag and you get 6 of them. So, oops, I was kind of out of shot there. You get 6 of them. And I should show you the prices, which, let me do that really quickly without showing you my information. So the full-size bags, and these are in Canadian dollars, are $10.50. So they're actually cheaper than that once you convert it to US dollars. And then the half size are $5.50. So I don't know the conversion off the top of my head, but it's actually a pretty reasonable price because it would be, it's less than $1 per ounce for sure once you do the, especially once you do the conversion. And her shipping is flat rate. So regardless of the size of your order, I think it's like $8.95 Canadian, flat rate. So the next one now, we're out of the holiday scents. Oh, actually, you know what? I lied. Let me skip. I'm going to skip to this one. This is another holiday scent, but this is one that I rebagged because the bag was broken. So this is Cranberry Balsam Noel. And so this is a blend of her Cranberry Balsam, which is, let me get that in shot. It is a Pier 1 type, which I've never smelled before. But the scent description is deep, rich aroma of tart cranberries, a fresh, clean, crisp, woodsy pine scent. And then I mixed that with the Vanilla Bean Noel, and it's in these cute jingle bells. And they're actually quite a good size. Like, I think you can get away with just melting 2 of these at a time. And this is fantastic. The tart cranberries, it's nice, kind of juicy tart cranberry. You can get the balsam note, but then you get the sweetness from the Vanilla Bean Noel. This is a fantastic blend. I really, really love it. Oh my goodness, so good. This is like so reminiscent of Christmas because you get the pine or the balsam, but then you also get like some fruity freshness of that tart, sweet, fresh cranberry. And it almost smells like like, I don't know if you guys have ever made cranberry sauce. I love making cranberry sauce for the holidays because it's actually super easy and comes out so good and so much better than the canned stuff. But it reminds me of how that smells after you've made it and it's cooled. And if you just sniff it, you get that like sweet, tart, fresh cranberry. It reminds me a lot of that. Oh my gosh, I think this is one of my favorites of the holiday scents that I got. Okay, so now switching back to the generic non-holiday scents. So this is Blueberry Ribbon Cookies, which this is a blend of blueberries and cream and blue ribbon cookies. So blueberries and cream is ripe blueberries with sweet, rich vanilla cream, and then blue ribbon cookies is just one of those popular scents out there right now for kind of like a sugar cookie scent. And this is cute because she did the cookie shape, but then she dyed it blue with blue sprinkles. And this smells really, really good. You get just a nice, rich, sweet blueberry, and you get that yummy, sweet sugar cookie. So it's creamy and sweet, and if you love blueberry scents, I think you would love this. So that is really good. I'm going to move kind of some of these off to the side a little bit so I have a little bit more room. And another one where my bag broke is these cute strawberries. And this is in Strawberry Honeydew. This is actually, I think, strawberry jam and her honeydew. Let me double check. Because I really, yeah, it's strawberry jam. She has a really good strawberry jam. It's like a nice, sweet, authentic strawberry. It is very, very sugary sweet, not sickeningly sweet, but very sweet, very good. And so I think, you know, mixing that with the honeydew, it just makes the honeydew nice and sweet. It's really, really good. So yeah, this is, I get more probably of the honeydew right now on cold. And so these are kind of on the smaller side of the strawberry, so I'd probably melt a couple of these at a time. But it's really good. Nice and sweet. Very relaxing, but like fruity and juicy at the same time. So excited for that one. Then this is Raspberry Cream, which I believe is a Yankee dupe. Yes, it is. And I've never smelled the Yankee candle, but this scent description is sweet combination of tart summer berries swirled with rich, cool whipped cream. And it is in her cute little ice cream scoop shapes. And then, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see in this one. Yeah, let me get a better one. Maybe in this one. There's, like, she has little berries or something underneath. Like, she dropped them in the mold before she poured the rest of it in. So you can see kind of like right here, little berries or something underneath. So this is really good. This is definitely kind of like a fresh, sweet raspberry. And then it says whipped cream. It has a little bit of a floral note to me on cold. I'm not sure. I'll have to see when I melt that if that goes away. It's like a soapy kind of floral undertone. So we'll see. It's the first time I'm trying that one, but I've heard people rave about the scent in general. So I wanted to give it a try. And this one is lavender and mac apple. And so let me show you this. This is like a bunch of the little mini bundt shapes, and they have a few different designs in there. Super, super cute. And her lavender is very, very herbal, which is good. So I'm getting mostly the lavender right now. I'm not picking up much on the apple at all, the mac apple. I may have to try to melt this one and see, because yeah, all I smell right now is the lavender, so that's really overpowering that apple. And then the last bag here, and this one turned out really good. It's wild berry and zucchini bread, and I think it's just wild berry. I don't think it's wild berry mousse. Let me check again. Where is it? Oh, you know what? This is not a blend. This is one of her own. It's already a pre-blended scent or whatever. So let me see. And it's cute. It's in these cute little toast shapes. And they're like a nice deep purple. You know, maybe it is wild berry mousse, because I'm getting the nice creamy rich zucchini and with the berry scent. So it might be wild berry mousse and zucchini bread. Yeah, I think so. I kind of had to stick my nose in the bag to really get a nice good scent. But yeah, so I think this is wild berry mousse and zucchini bread. So again, you get a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 of those little toasts. You'd probably definitely do 2 at a time, so you're going to get 5 uses out of this bag. And I just realized this bag is ripped. So her bags are really, seem to be really thin, and you know, in shipping from Canada, they're coming a long way. So several of them, it looks like, didn't hold up very well. My first order that I got from her, I actually didn't have any problems with the bags ripping. But this time it looks like the box that she sent them in, it wasn't quite filled all the way, so I think there might have been a little bit of room in there for them to move around. That's probably what happened. But they didn't spill out or anything, because she has each bag wrapped in newspaper. So they only spilled out when I unwrapped the newspaper, and then they kind of fell out. So it's not like they were all over in the box or anything. So they were all in good shape. But anyhow, so this is my order. Really excited to be able to melt some of this stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back with a couple more videos. Thanks. Bye.